Okay, welcome back to the Pilgrim Golfer, and today I want to talk about how if we are serious about our golf, that it's a big part of our lives. There's much frustration, sure, but sometimes when we get a birdie, or if we're really lucky we get an eagle, the joy that gives, it's very difficult to put into words. And you know, my wife, she always says to me, why do you keep messing with your swing? Because I keep saying I'm trying a new thing with my swing. I've seen a YouTube instructional video and I think, yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to come more on the inside. I need to shallow the club. And I try all these drills after drills, and maybe I'm getting too old, you know. They say that an old dog can't learn new tricks. And maybe that's me. Maybe I'm in my 50s now, and I can't seem to get my body to do what I see them do on these instructional videos. They look so easy. And I say to my wife, well, I want to improve my swing, and I've noticed that sometimes it seems to me that my swing gets worse. And this last game I had, you know, I was trying this new movement with my hip, getting my hip to come around with my arm to shallow the club. And I had all these thoughts in my head, shallow the club, come round. And it felt like I was doing all sorts of things with my body. When I look at the videotape of it, it doesn't look anything like that. It doesn't look like what I feel like my body is doing. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it's as though I lose this confidence about swinging through the ball. So I don't really know. Sometimes I get lost and I don't know where to go. But one thing I've noticed recently is that my putting is getting much better. So I'm in this situation where I'm getting better with this. So I feel very happy about my purchase of my Scotty Cameron Special Select putter. And I'll talk more about that in another vlog. But my putting is definitely getting better. So especially these long putts, you know, where they're like 5-6 meters, where I just can't seem to get it close. I'm getting much more confident with those, and I'm getting more confident with the 1 meters putting. So that's helping a lot. But I'm getting worse with this. You know, my slice, no matter what I do, I can't seem to get my body to do what it wants to do. It's as though when I get hold of this club, it's as though I've never played golf in my entire life. So there's some kind of mental block. And what's really frustrating about that for me is that when I was much younger and I played, you know, I started in my 20s with my brother. My brother actually started golf when he was very young, but I only started when I was in my early 20s. And the driver was actually one of my most favourite clubs. And I could really hit the ball. I was tested on one of these very early computer swing testing games. This was in the 1990s. And I was hitting 260, 270. And for my size, they thought that was pretty amazing. And the Golf Pro thought it was because I was using my hands very well. Obviously I was correcting really well. And I've been wondering about that. You know, how did my You know, he said I used my hands well. How did my hands know what to do? How did they know to correct? And the thing about it is that I must have felt as though that they would always correct, because I would swing, I would smash through that ball with all my might. And I didn't have fear that the ball would go out of bounds or anything. But today, you know, I have this, I'm sort of holding back sometimes, you know, I'm sort of terrified that I'm going to hit the ball out of bounds or in the rough or something. So I kind of hold back sometimes. But when I feel like I'm in the flow, then I'm just swinging smoothly and it feels like it's effortless. So yeah, I guess there's nothing here that I'm saying that's new to people who play golf. But I've kind of come to this understanding or idea because I think that I wonder if we all of us have our own unique swing. Now the mechanics of the swing, of course, are going to be the same. You know, if the swing plane is online, you swing through the ball and it's not out to in or in to out. If it's on a square plane, it's going to go straight and it's going to go far. And however we manage to do that, does it really matter? You know, does it matter that our swing does not look beautiful like a Fred Couples? You know, I'm a big Fred Couples fan. When I actually met Fred Couples when he came to the British Open, gosh, what year would that be? I think that would be 92. And I got his autograph, by the way. He's much taller than you think, by the way. And when I saw his swing, I just fell in love with it. I thought, wow, if only I could swing like that. And people would say that I had a nice swing, but I don't feel like I have that now. Just in case I haven't mentioned it before, I actually stopped playing golf for about 18 years and I only started taking it up again 1 year ago. So I'm on my second year of, well, a year and a half I would say, because last year I only played halfway through the season. And I wonder if it takes at least 3 years to feel comfortable actually hitting a ball. You know, you've got to feel like you can just swing freely through the ball. And I've noticed that no matter what I do, I keep going back to the swing I had when I was younger. Constantly seem to go back and back to this, where I'm relying on my hands to do the right thing. So I'm in a kind of dilemma. Do I allow myself to go use my own swing? I mean, think about it. There's many players out there, even the top pros, who have really unusual swings. Lee Trevino is one. And I recently saw this top 10 video of the top 10 strangest swings. One guy actually has a different swing every single time he swings. Another guy stoops low because he learned to swing in his basement. So the body finds a way. You will find a way. And you know that Mo guy, what's his name? And you know, he's supposed to be the most proficient hitter in the world. Of course, he's died now. But they said to him, how many balls have you hit? And I think he said 1 million. And that's how it is, you know, it's practice. I think that if you keep hitting balls, you will correct yourself. You will find a way where you feel comfortable. And I found that to be true. And I remember when I was in my mid-20s that I spent hours and hours on the driving range with the driver, until I eventually felt like I could swing through the ball. And I think that's what I've got to do. I'm going to try that because although I've done all these drills and everything, I'm sure they've helped, and I understand the mechanics of the swing for the first time. When I was younger, I didn't care less if you come through the. Really didn't care less. I just swung at the ball, and I got to be a 10 handicap, and then I stopped, and I could hit the ball good distances. And I find that I'm still confident with irons, but I'm a nervous wreck with this one, and I've got to somehow get over that. So I'm going to persist with it, but maybe I just stick with the driving range with that and focus on just perfecting my irons for a while. But one thing's for sure, I mean, if you looked in history of the world's worst putters, you'd see me, the Pilgrim golfer there. But not anymore. This thing here, and I don't know if it's psychological, I really don't know. But all I know is since I've bought this thing, my putting is getting better and better. It's not like a miracle. I just feel it's gradually getting better and better. I'm more confident. Instead of feeling like I just want to get close to the hole, I'm starting to feel I can actually get the ball in the hole. That's a big difference. And it helps to keep your confidence. So that's all I'm going to say today. Is that my putting's getting better, my swing feels like it's getting worse, but I'm persisting. And I'll just finish with that, what did the great Bobby Jones say? There was a quote, he said something about that if golf was made easier, it wouldn't be as attractive to play, because it's the constant battling that I think is why we keep doing it. Because maybe next week I'll get another birdie, or maybe on that particular hole I'll get on the green on that hole next time. It keeps us going, keeps us trying. So I'll leave it there. I'm going to put up the game that I had, which seemed like a tremendous battle to me. I was really battling and battling. I don't know if it captures it on the film. You'll see it here. But it wasn't a pleasant game. I didn't feel like it was a pleasant game, but I did enjoy the putting. I felt I was coming forward. So I'd just like to say, don't give up, guys. Golf is, if you're a golfer, it's part of your life. You've got to take the good with the bad, and it's learning to take those bad shots the same, and then you appreciate those putts, because the feeling, it's all about the feeling, guys. So till next time, take care, happy golfing, enjoy the journey. See you next time.